What's going on, guys? Brass Tacks here. Really wanted to talk about something that's been weighing on me. Been thinking about it and drafting videos and recording tracks, and it was kind of incomplete. Really wanted to talk about people who complain and give you excuses like regularly. Not like when they're feeling low, but when it's like their normal way of going about stuff, avoiding responsibility for their actions. They can immediately see what someone else has done to get in their way, but they can't see what they've done. And they don't want to. A lot of these people are just complainers. They just simply go through life pissing and moaning and groaning and pointing out, oh, this person did this person did that, this person, cock blocked me, this person decided that they wanted to shit on my project in front of so and so. You know, Unbeknownst to them, if you're in a team environment, this is just an example, and you put forth garbage, your garbage shouldn't represent the team. And if you don't have enough objectivity to like stand back and like, oh man, that's way better than what I put out. Let's go with your idea. You fall into this category of just almost like a hater. You know what I mean? Somebody that can't produce what they want, and they, instead of learning how to produce what they want, they just try to force mediocrity down your throat. It's kind of like how you see these people at work. The guy who has an excuse for why the software didn't load correctly. All the while ignoring the fact that he didn't update the firmware on the equipment before applying the new updates, and maybe that was the reason why he got the terminal error. Everybody else followed the directions in the instructions and the custom instructions with pictures, but you, on the other hand, you got to be special. You know, some of these people that make YouTube videos, um, you know, there's been a recent trend of people demanding likes and demanding subscriptions and demanding donations and demanding PayPal deposits, and demanding people to go to Patreon and subscribe, and demanding money to come in through super chat. And that's good. I mean, it's a business. Everything's a business. Okay, I got that mentality. I understand it. However, if your content is garbage, it's garbage. If you run around here trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and everybody that you surround yourself with is already doing that, what's your creative content? Where's it coming from? If I can go to, if you affiliate yourself with 5 other people, and then you try to do a little bit of everything that those 5 people are doing, if I wanted to see a amalgamation of that, that's great. But if I go to your specific channel or their specific channel to get specific content delivered in a specific way and at a specific time, then you need to have the same respect for them and for yourself and create your shit and make sure that it's independent of their own, not piggyback it off of, because it turns into fucking garbage. And then you're losing subscribers, you're losing interest. People don't feel so inclined to give you donations or to like your video. And another thing about that shit, why can't I like the video after I watch it? You know what I mean? Like, what is the need for me to like it right now? Okay, I understand likes are free, but from what I understand, liking or subscribing or thumbing down or disliking a video is kind of like saying grace. Some people say it before dinner, some people say it after dinner. I've seen both done, and both examples, they were very respectful, and they weren't like indignant or anything like that. It's just I learned from an early age that you could, there's more than one way of doing things, and your way isn't the only way. and stopping the video or stopping in the middle of a train of thought to demand, people thumb up your video or like the video when they come in there. I mean, not for nothing. There's been a bunch of videos where I've sat through it and I'm like, damn, I need to take a thumb off this shit because it's bad. Or I'm not going to put a thumb on this. Or I'm going to unsubscribe because this person decided that, they weren't going to actually come forth on the live stream. Like if you tell me 3 days in advance that you're going to do a live stream and then that time comes and then you push it back another day and then that time comes and then you don't do it and the next thing we see is like, 4 days later you come up with an apology and you was knee deep in some pussy. Like I'm like, come on, dude. Like that's what it's about. Like you want everybody to take you seriously, but you do stupid shit like that. And everybody has the ability to upload videos. You know what I mean? If you are trying to use this thing as a business, make it as a business and be business-like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you selling T-shirts and advice and, game and, responses to, quote-unquote clarify, the position or your position or the position of a collective. Maybe, just maybe, you should focus on, you and, stepping your game up and stuff like that. I mean, we all have to improve. I think that's the name of the game in life. And sometimes we get hung up on goofy shit like, what somebody else is doing, all the while ignoring what we're doing. Like, we're still over here actively, like, literally fucking up as we point the finger at somebody else. And that's okay, because that's your right. I think that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has the ability to do better. Everybody has the ability to try to do better. Everybody has the ability to actually succeed. But for whatever reason, motherfuckers just want to be like, oh, you know what? That person's fucking up. Don't pay attention to what I got going on. That person is the cause for the situation. You know what I mean? It's like some of these YouTubers that blame everything on black women. Well, there's the black dudes that pick these black women also. And then you can switch it. If black men could be the blame. And then, but no one looks at the women that decide to sleep with them. You know what I mean? It's like we can't look at both sides of the argument because we're worried about subscribers and likes and trying to get AdSense and all this other bullshit. And, that's why there was such an uproar, but I digress. Focus on yourself, man. Get your shit together. And then you realize that you ain't got time to point the finger at everybody else because you got to make up for all your fuck ups. That makes sense? All right.